Introduction to Project Management. What is project? Project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique result. However, Project Management Institute 2004 described project management as the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities in order to meet project requirements. Haltman 2005 says, project management is the process of fulfilling the requirements of project to the customer's satisfaction through planning, executing, monitoring and controlling project result, the identification of a person or small team responsible for ensuring the effectively delivery of the process mission for the client, Winch 2002. However, Morris 1994 argues strongly that project management is about total process, not just about realizing the specification to time, cost, quality, and the other hand, it is an approach to manage the whole project effectively. PM Book 4th Ed 2009 says, application to the knowledge, skills, tools and technique to project activities to meet project requirement. Summarizing it all, a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service or result. That is what project means. It is either unique and temporary. Phases of project management. There are 5 phases. First, initiation. Second, planning. Third, execution. Fourth, monitoring and controlling. And finally, fifth, closing. Initiation means to develop a project charter and identify the stakeholders. Planning. Firstly, we have to collect requirements, identifying scopes, scope baselines, work breakdown structure WBS, WBS dictionary and scope creep, time management and work development, Gantt chart, cost management, budget development for PMP and CMP takers, and lastly, fast tracking a project and project crashing. Executing. To meet the project objectives and to complete work defined. Monitoring and controlling. Measuring the performance of your project. Make sure you hit on the KPIs and managing your change requests. Closing process group. First, to hand over to the client. Second, to release resources. Third, to finishing the procurement. Fourth, gather your final lesson. And finally, 5, to celebrate.
Project management history. We should be able to learn from how humans manage projects since the start of civilization. One very successful civilization, the Roman Empire, did not have the same resource constraints that project management faces today. They simply had to go and conquer the region that had the resources and take them. Today, the expectation is that it will be ready for tomorrow. Advanced and specialized branch of management in its own right. It is no longer simply an extension of a technical specialism. 1931, Carol Adamicki creates the first network diagram, the so-called harmonogram. 1942 until 45, the Manhattan Project USA, the project began modestly in 1939, but grew to employ more than 130,000 people and cost nearly US $2 billion. 1950s, Operation Analysis Rand Corporation. In 1957, the Sputnik shock initiating the Polaris project. 1956, CPM Critical Path Method is created at DuPont Independent of Perth. The concept of project manager is coined in Harvard Business Review. In 1960s, great interest in metric organizations. In 1967, Internet and PMI is established. In 1990s, management by project to project-based company Agile project management. In 2000s, portfolio management techniques. In 1980s, increasing interest in organizational and project management issues in project. The project philosophy spread to other fields, to smaller activities and to international activities. PMBOK, Project Management Body of Knowledge. The Polaris Project. The Polaris missile was nuclear-armed submarine-launched ballistic missile built during the Cold War by Lockheed Corporation.
A standard construction project in general has following 5 major life cycles, which have been explained just now. So now I am going to show you phases in construction process from beginning until the end of the process. So the first phase is design process, which involve feasibility study, meeting and design. So after the design process are finished, second is tender award phase, which is to invite bids for a project or to accept a formal offer such as a takeover bid. This is where a process of documentation to be finished in timely manner following the given period. So the third one is the construction phase. The construction phase is the period during which the contractor takes control of the construction site to carry out the pathwork. So when the works are complete, the contractor or a principal contractor hands the site back to you, or known as the closing process scope. And the last phase is decommissioning. Decommissioning is defined as the cessation of process of operation and the control process of safely retiring a facility from service. Specific decommissioning activities are employed to ensure the safety and reduction of health risks of the general public and environment. From the construction phase until the construction are done until the handover, construction manager are responsible to the construction management. From the tender award phase until the handover phase, contractors are also involved with the construction project contract management. And lastly, to possess all the phase from design phase until the handover process, consultants will also involve in design process management. The overall project from design phase until the handover are also involved with the project management. By the right time into the handover stage, facilities, maintenance, and operation manager involved with their own management until the phase of decommissioning. Those managers in construction industry need to fully estimate about the availability of resources, main complexity part of the project, entire project, and standard quality or design to prevent additional scope change. So, any of the project delay will affecting the project on performance, cost, and schedule. So, from the design phase until the handover phase are included in the project costing.
while the whole process are included as a whole costing.
Interior design definition. American Society of Interior Designers (ASID) in 1975 defines interior design as the art and science of understanding people's behavior in order to create functional spaces within the structures that architects design. International Federation of Interior Architecture (IFI) in 1983 and the British Interior Design Association (BIDA) in 2002 defines interior designers as persons who are qualified by education, experience, and recognized skills who identify, research, and creatively solve problems pertaining to the function and quality of the interior environment. The professional interior design requires talent, exposure, and experience, a combination of academic study and also training. Combining knowledge and aesthetic vision, interior designers work with clients and other professionals to develop design solutions and meet the client needs. Developing project management competence in interior design. Project management knowledge area and skills needed. These are a few examples of skills that are under the competency category. Build relationship, business operation, design, finance, human resource, job safety skills, customers experience, communication, marketing research, project management, problem solving, quality management, research, sales, and strategy planning and implementation. Interior Design Educational Program. This program should be able to teach skills and information, how students should draw, how to plan out a space, and how to use the latest design software. Interior Design Professional Practice. The profession of interior design is also a business. So, knowledge and application of business practice concepts are essential. A designer who is bad at business subconsciously hints to clients that they can take advantage of the designer by arguing and second-guessing the designer's decisions. Number 2. Interior design is much more than a way to express creativity. It is about being socially responsible and realizing that in today's world, the interior design profession has a global reach. Number 3. As an employee, you will be held accountable for the ongoing success of an interior design firm. You have a responsibility to work productively and bill those hours or otherwise professionally and effectively complete your job tasks. Number 4. Students must master a basic understanding of business practices. Although a business practices class may come late in the curriculum, that placement does not make it any less important. There are 6 phases of project management in interior design, which are programming, schematic design, design development, preparation of contract document, contract administration, construction. A project manager is responsible in every phase in dealing with project, design team, other consultant, contractor, and mainly with clients. Interior designers are required to have design skills as well as project management skills in interior design work stage. Interior designer who acts as a project manager has to understand people and motivate them with good communication and listening skills. Interior designers are supposed to be competent in the work stages of interior design project and project management. These are the interior design project phases. Number 1 is programming. Interior designers need to brief, gather information, and need to know client expectation, feasibility study, and need to know the client goal and budget. Schematic design. Interior designers need to prepare preliminary design, concept proposal, design sketches, initial plans, drawings, and specifications. Number 3. Design development. Interior designers need to prepare final design, the final presentation, and to prepare project budget and need to wait for the client approval. Number 4. Preparation of contract document. Interior designers need to finalize construction and working drawing, prepare detailed specification and tender process. Contract administration. Interior designers need to prepare the contract document. Number 6 is construction phase. Interior designers need to appoint contractor by approval, site inspection, and work supervision. Interior design scale of minimum fee. Architects Act 1967 and Architects Scale of Minimum Fees Rules 1986 states that minimum fee for works below 250,000 ringgit is 10%. Minimum fee for works 250,000 to 500,000 ringgit is 9.25%. For works 500,000 to 1 million ringgit is 8.5%. For works 1 million ringgit to 2 million ringgit is 7.75%. There are supplementary professional services provided by the architect to supplement the advisory and basic services, or which may be provided under a separate appointments hall be as follows. Number 1, surveys and investigations. Number 2, planning and development services. Number 3, supplementary design services. Number 4, financial advisory services. Number 5, exceptional negotiations or protected involvement. Number 6, project management and administration. An interior designer can acquire project management skill through education and professional practice. Education. The Professional Standards 2009 CIDA Section 2 Standard 7 Professionalism and Business Practice. Students must learn and understand the elements of project management, project communication, and project delivery methods. IFI 2005. Minimum Standard of Interior Design Education. Professional Practice. Professional Practice. NCIDQ 1990. Interior design services may include of provision of project management services. Project management have been mentioned as an element in one of the exam topic. IDBOK, Guerin and Martin, 2006. Professional practice project management is one of the knowledge areas in interior design practice. So, why project management? In a book titled Project Management, A Managerial Approach, 4th edition, by Jack R. Meredith Samuel J. Mantle Jr. in year 2000, describes the basic purpose is for initiating a project is to accomplish specific goals, and the reason for organizing the task as a project is to focus the responsibility and authority for the attainment of the goals on an individual or small group. In the Daily Drucker by Peter F. Drucker in year 2004 describes management has to give direction to the institution it manages. It has to think through the institution's mission, has to set its objectives, and has to give and has to organize resources for the result the institution has to contribute. In Successful Project Management in Malaysia by Andrew A. L. Tan in 2005, describes almost any project requires the application of the art and science of project management because the level of technology needed the degree of sophistication tools and techniques. Why project management is important in the interior design profession? Roger 2001. Interior designer who acts as a project manager must understand people and motivate them with good communication and listening skills. NCIDQ 1990. Interior service may include project management services. www.careerininteriordesign.com. Interior designers must understand artistic and technical requirements of a project, interpersonal communication, and management strategies. CIDA 2006. Interior designer must understand artistic and technical requirements of a project, interpersonal communication, and management strategies. Piotrowski 2002-2004. Interior designers must have management skills to complete the project.
Thank you for watching.